Alrighty then, folks. A little bit of background on this that I should have given with the last one, but hey, I had to get through the pain my own way. Hey, a few years ago, Disney decided to release its sequel straight to DVD, and it started with The Return of Jafar, and it continued onward. Well, we, the loyal Disney few, who actually call Disney the Disney Satan in anime conventions, with good reason too. Have you seen The Lion King? It, uh, uh, have learned that unless it's a sequel to Aladdin, straight to Disney DVD, it sucks. And this holds true in the case with Cinderella too. Now, for those of you who didn't watch my last review, here's a problem with this movie. This is divided into three tales, but according to movie number 3, half of this movie never even happened. Well, at least not the way it's supposed to be. So, basically, if you buy this movie now and then rent movie 3, you're gonna be mad as hell because you're gonna realize you gave Disney $20 for something that doesn't even exist. Excuse me for a moment. Okay. Hey, so, anyways, but before time got all messed up, basically, to sum it up, the fairy godmother got the lost the wand, even stepmother got it messed up with the timeline, everything gets back to normal. Oh, fairy godmother sees Cinderella still loves the prince, decided to leave time unaltered, and the good evil stepsister lives in a palace. Yada yada yada. Go see the review for movie 3. So with all that, half of the third story should never have happened. But because it's there, because in real life, at least to our knowledge, time cannot get altered, we pretty much are stuck with this pile of crap known as Cinderella 2 Dreams Do Come True. Basically, it's for all those that ever wondered what happened after Happily Ever After. This time, I really can't blame you, actually. I'm back to blaming myself again. Okay. The structure of this mess centers around basically the fairy godmother and the mice reliving the memories of being in the palace. The palace, the white walls, the white ivy towers, there's the beautiful garden, the peasants, it's the little bit oh wait, wrong history. Basically, think of it as suburbia, only it's not hell. The first story begins with how Cinderella just still life in the palace, and quite frankly, she doesn't do that well. Well, she keeps messing it up, and but it's not entirely her fault. Half of it is the palace's fault. They have to uphold these uptight, snooty traditions. But Cinderella, since she comes from the same place as you and I do, i.e., second-class common ground, is not used to the pish-posh, home lifestyle. In fact, at one point, her and the mice, get falling asleep due to classical music being played. She also quickly learns that all the peasants are not invited to lavish parties, which she should have known considering she met the prince in a lavish party after the fairy godmother made her up to look like a princess. Eventually, and as predictably, Cinderella does learn how to balance her two lifestyles, but not without shocking to death those of the palace who love their uptight Bushwood Country Club style. Oh, that's the least painful of the two. That's one of the least painful of the two, but the least painful, well, kind of sort of depending, on your point of view. actually, I take that back. The most painful is tale number 2, where where basically the orange the mouse who wears the orange stuff. Oh wait, Gus is the fat one. Oh, let's just say the mouse that wears the orange stuff yearns to be like us, human. Yes, he too yearns to be so stupid he would actually sit through this. Uh, Nobody ever told this guy that being human is not exactly a walk in the park. Well, it's made even worse because not only is being human no longer a walk in the park, it's also close survival of the fittest because Lucifer, who is living in a palace despite the fact that in movie 3 he joined in trying to kill Cinderella. Don't ask me! Anyways, Lucifer sees the mouse who wears the orange stuff grow into a giant human. He's thinking giant mouse burgers. I have no idea why they turned Lucifer into Hannibal Lecter. I don't ask questions at this point. My mind is turned off. I'm just quickly looking for something to get stoned off of or something to dull the pain. But since I don't do drugs, I pretty much, screwed. Movie 3 is the start of the trend where the redheaded stepsister is actually the nicest one, and the tale that should never happen because movie 3 completely undid this part. Basically, it shows what happens to the stepsisters after unhappily ever after, and after happily ever after, and the stepmom, and of course they all have their usual lifestyle. But if you know anything about movie 3, that's not possible. But the one thing that movie 2 and movie 3 did keep together was that the redheaded stepsister not only is kinder and gentler, but she meets the common baker, something that the eviler stepsister and the evil mom do not like. But Cinderella, being Cinderella, decides to be nice despite the fact that the redhead stepsister was among those who was basically a rhymes with itch, let's just say. Hey, you may never know how many kids are watching because they get Cinderella on this thing. And so, she helps her out try to woo the bakers, something that the family does not like. How dare you find your love? You marry for money! Damn it! He is like Bushwood. Basically, 3 tales, 3 piles of crud, 3 paints for the price of 1. Both movies were only made so, you would be suckered when your little girl or little dude, depending on his preferences, goes to the video store and go, buy me that! Right. Of course, everybody who sees this will realize, wow, we got suckered, even those who told you to buy you that in the first place. Final verdict for 3 painful tales in 1 painful movie for basically turning Lucifer into Hannibal Lecter, and for something that, all in all, is just basically an obvious cash cow. This movie gets an atomic B-movie bomb. If you buy this for your kids, then they are either extreme Disney princesses fans, or, no offense to your kids intended, they're really, really stupid. Now, if you excuse me, I'm hearing classical music. Yeah, I'm trying to stay, I'm